The Doors formed in 1965 in Los Angeles, California, and were active until 1972. They were a popular and influential American hard rock band. Their hits included Light My Fire and Riders on the Storm, The End, Morrison Hotel, and Ghost Song.
Your hair, my pretty child, my sweet one. Choose the day and choose the sign of your day, the day's divinity. First thing you see.
It was the death of the charismatic lead singer Jim Morrison that really ended the reign of the Doors. This bad boy of rock was found dead in the bath of his Paris apartment on July 3rd, 1971. Morrison was certainly one of rock's bad boys. He trashed hotel rooms, drank and partied hard, as well as being one of the leaders of the psychedelic drug rock era. On December 8, 2003, hundreds of his fans turned up at the Paris cemetery to pay their respects to the legendary Doors frontman. It would have been Morrison's 60th birthday, but for many hardcore Doors fans, it's hard to picture Jim Morrison as anything other than the young, sleek rock star he portrayed during his lifetime. He was only 27 at the time of his death. Further testimony to his eternal popularity is the fact that his grave is one of the most visited resting places in the world. Other artistic greats, such as Oscar Wilde and Edith Piaf, also lie in the same cemetery, but no one attracts more tributes and visits than Jim Morrison.
I came all the way from America. I came from New Jersey to see the Doors and to celebrate.
Without doubt, Morrison was probably the ultimate rock and roll wild child. However, Florida historians have discovered a 40-year-old film clip of a clean-cut Jim Morrison that will give fans a different view of the Doors singer before his wilder days. The 1964 black-and-white public relations film was made at the Florida State University and shows a nerdy-looking Morrison acting the part of a young man whose university application has been rejected. The 16-minute video has Morrison among wholesome scenes of college life, parades and football, which is in sharp contrast to his image as a long-haired, leather-clad rebel poet accused of exposing himself and simulating a sex act at a Miami concert in 1969. In the film, the Florida native plays a dejected would-be university student who reads a rejection letter from a school and then earnestly questions a school administrator as to why he can't go to college.
Roughly 3 times as many of your sons and daughters will be seeking admission to Florida's State University.
This rare film was among many turned over by the Florida State University to the state archives and contained no identification or credit for Morrison, who would have been around 20 years old when it was made. A sharp-eyed archivist who was reviewing the films spotted him and identified Morrison.
But what happened? How come my parents or the state or the university didn't look ahead?
The film was incorporated into Florida's archives, and the part featuring Morrison runs for 1 minute and 17 seconds. The original lineup of the Doors included John Densmore, Robbie Krieger, Ray Manzarek, and of course Jim Morrison. Morrison may have gone, but recently the Doors regrouped in his memory. Manzarek, age 64, and Krieger, now 57, are accompanied by British band The Cult singer and Morrison lookalike Ian Astbury. They've formed the Doors 21st Century and are currently on a world tour. It's obviously not the same without Jim Morrison, but the music remains alive.